Whoa, what the hell it went on last night, man? I don't know. I can't tell you. I guess I got to describe it in the best way possible. But tonight, we're going to have a good time. We're going to recap everything. We're going to get into it, man. It's a lot that went down, a lot of chaos, a lot of headache, a lot of disappointment, I could say, on my side of town. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into it, though, man. It's Friday night. We want to surprise y'all, man. Come through before this game tonight. We know we on borrowed time, so we ain't going to waste none of your time. But, hey, man, my dog, Big Mike, in the building, got the Scarface on, so you know he probably did some drugs before this show because he don't want to admit the truth, all right? We going to get to the truth tonight, though, Big Mike. What's cracking with you, big dog? How you feeling, man?
What's up, man? God, I need to match that energy. I ain't had it all day, man. Work's been kicking my ass, but I'm ready now.
I'm faking it. There we go.
You faking it.
I'm glad I could fake it, bro. I've been tired in a mug, man, all day. But we good to go. I think that delayed me, man. Because last night I was like, look, man, this is taking too damn long. What the hell is going on up in here, man? So
That's
but
like
man,
after midnight for you East Coasters?
Bro, listen. I'm not even gonna lie. Can I be honest with you, Mike? I didn't even see the rest of the game. I went to sleep.
Hey,
but I'm gonna say this: when I woke up, I thought the game got suspended in full because I said there's nobody scored. So did they quit the game? Like, what happened? And then I looked like I was Googling all morning, like, bro, did they finish this game or am I tripping? Because nobody scored after I went to sleep. So yeah, it was bit of a head scratcher when I woke up, but I couldn't stay up, man. I was like, bro, they said 30 minutes, then 45, then an hour. Man, I ain't about to be up all night, bro. I'm burnt. I'm tired. It's over with. So
couldn't do it. Couldn't make it.
I couldn't do it. I tried to do it, man, but I couldn't do it. It's all good either way.
Hey, I know, man. Sometimes I got a problem lasting too. It happens. We're not as young as we used to be.
We sure ain't. But I'm gonna tell you this though. Eat some watermelon, playboy. Eat that watermelon, man. Get you right.
Speaking of that, my favorite video out there, right? You send me a lot of stuff on Instagram, a lot of reels. All right, my favorite one I've ever seen is that one I sent you where those guys are talking about like your woman ever been like keep going, go harder, and that one dude just takes a drink and he goes, I'm soft.
Hey man, look, this is how we start Friday nights off, man. You know how we get down, man. But before we get into the actual game and the breakdown, quick run before that next game. Chiefs, Chargers, who you got? And then we're going to get into our game, man, because I don't want to keep them too long.
Isn't the Chargers are like 3-27? Like, so I saw some stat like that. Or maybe it's 1-17. I don't fucking know. Either way, they're on a bad streak. Chiefs.
They don't have Tyrod Taylor there to stab in the chest for a victory to come in and Herbert to steal the shine. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm all day Chiefs.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to hear, man. Especially with, that rivalry y'all seem to have these days. So it's good to hear, man. At least you're a little bit of a realist when it comes to this one-hit roll with the Chiefs, man.
Come on, man. You think the NFL is going to let the Chiefs win on their opening night?
There you go. I know there's some sarcasm behind that answer, man. But it's all good. It's all good. We looking forward to it. And hey, man, we gonna get into what the main thing is about tonight, man. I'm not gonna lie, Mike. It was a wild turnout of events, man. I mean, when you first turn the game on, pre-game, you're looking at the refs, the players, you're like, hold up, bro. What the hell going on up in here? Then you see Hawk Tour come out of nowhere. You see, I forgot my girl name from Flavor of Love when she spit on New York, man. But I'm like, what the hell is going on up in here? That move right there, Mike, I'm not going to lie. You know me. I told you. If the Cowboys go down, I'm placing bets. When Jalen Carter spit on my boy Dak, I placed $40 down. I said, oh, game over with, man. Jalen Carter out of here. Oh, yeah, it's over with, baby. You feel me?
You took Cowboys money line right then?
I thought and I'm not going to lie, the money line was like minus or plus like 350. So it was like,
ooh, okay.
It was a big deficit. So, but I looked at the spit and I said, man, it's got to be a bad thing. Like, this how they starting off ring ceremony, Jalen Carter getting ejected. Oh, it's over with, man. And I think starting off, you could tell, like, same way Micah was missing. If that defense is missing Carter, bro, it's a big difference. And that middle was just like, I mean, Javonte Williams, man, came out of nowhere and just like looked like a competent running back, right? So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I trust this guy for the rest of the year, but if no Jalen Carter's gonna be there, I can trust him for a good, 70 yards and a touchdown or something. You know what I'm saying? So, before, because I ain't even hollered at the people yet. Before we holler at the people, kick it off with them. Just give me your first initial thoughts of last night. Just the beginning of it, not necessarily the whole.
No, we'll get
game.
into too much.
And,
I keep one word, man. One word. Whew.
at least you admitting that part. I do like hearing that, bro. Because I know you was over there like waiting on me to hit you. You know I was tired. I ain't gonna lie, I was asleep, man.
You can't do the first down no more. You get played.
And we definitely gonna talk about that, man. Because this taunting rule, man, is getting out of control, bro. They're trying to take, you can't be a man in a sport of men. You know what I'm saying? You can't flex your muscles. And what is going on, Mike? When I saw that flag, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was an Eagles fan at that moment. Like, come on, man. What is this garbage? You know what I'm saying?
That was the second softest flag I saw last night.
100%. That was pretty weak, bro. And it was on full display. So the world saw that we are demasculating the NFL, man. It looked real bad. It was what it was, man. But, before we get too in depth, man, because I definitely want to break down some things. And we're going to give y'all a good 45 minutes. We get out of here about 6:45 your time, 7:45 my time, Mike. So get the people that can get their ice, their drinks, their chips, their glizzies, and watch this Chief game, man. These Brazil glizzies, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna take that word back, man. All right, these damn glizzies. I'm taking it back. You know what? I'm reclaiming it for me. For me.
Okay, my boy.
That's such
Mike the Glizzy.
Such a dumb fucking word, man. I'm gonna start calling my edibles glizzies.
Come on, Mike, man. You about to trademark glizzies? Come on, man. I can't have you.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This is my entrepreneurship right here.
Mike about to be giving out South Harmon gear with glizzies on the shithead, man. We can't have that happening, man. Hell no, man. I can't give you no ideas, man.
Yes.
Well, look, man. Burn the glizzies, get rid of them. I don't care what you do with them, man. But let's holler at the people. My boy Jake was up in here. He said, I should be proud for my Cowboys. We're gonna get into that, Jake, man. I ain't gonna say I'm disappointed, but we're gonna get into that, man. I'm gonna let you know what's good. My boy Shimmy is in the building. Patty Mills up in here, man. Who else we got? We got my boy Vol. He said what's good. And Shimmy said, ew, man. What's up with them glizzies, man? So, Mike, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you though, man. When I think about this game, though, bro, and I think about how, the hype and everything built up to it, we talk our shit, we go back and forth. But I really was like, you know what? I can live with a loss because I expect us to lose anyway. If we being realistic, but I can see us winning because it's a shootout game. It's gonna be an NFC East game, but more so than anything, I just want to see no Micah. Jerry doing his media thing. I just want to see my QB step up and say, listen, it's all on me. It's my job. I'm going to handle it. And my favorite guy, number 88, I wanted him to do the same. So coming into the game, I'm expecting, as a fan, let's get this W. But again, when Jalen Carter went out, I'm like, hey, man, hold up now. I think it's real, like it's destined to happen. You know what I'm saying? And that first drive, they went down, they scored. I said, okay, here we go, right? And every time they touched the ball, though, I knew once y'all got that ball, Mike, and y'all scored like that, I said, all right, this is a game of first mistake is going to lose this game. So we have to score every single drive and hope that Philly make that mistake. And it kind of fast forward a little bit. Once, of course, your boy, Miles Sanders, made the mistake, that was just the end of the game. So going into it, though, I really thought we had a good shot. Listening to you, and I know y'all were just talking, but T-Rock said the score was gonna be like 37-10 or something crazy. I'm like, come on, man, y'all dudes crazy, man. So I'm glad that they at least showed up, man, and did what they supposed to do. But when I look at really what happened, I will just say this: my first initial take from the whole game, that boy Schottenheimer called a good game, man. He didn't go out there and he had a good, run game, pass game, had CD in the right places. George Pickens was that deep threat guy. He just got a lot of flags, and y'all cornerbacks was holding them boys down, man. But overall, though, I will say from a coach that I have no connection to, care less about, he called a good game. I got to give him his flowers, man. He did what he's supposed to do. That was my first initial reaction to what I saw overall from after waking up. So what was your reaction other than this, and you was getting all nervous about the game?
But it's always tough to play division games. Like, I don't care who you are. If you're in a good division, I guess, I'm not an NFC South fan or, an AFC South fan, so I don't I've always experienced a good division. I've never been in a shitty division. Maybe it's not as intense if you're a fan of other teams. Like, ooh, we get the Jags. This is going to be a tough one. No one gives a shit. Right? No
Facts.
one cares. But in the NFC East, it never really matters what the team's records are or how bad you think they're going to be. Those division games are tough. Doesn't matter if it's against Washington, New York, Dallas. Like every division game, it means something. And especially Dallas, Philly. This has been a pretty big rivalry for a while now.
Yeah.
Damn. My first impressions, other than whew, it's over, is a lot of rust. A lot of rust on
It looked
coaching
like week
staffs.
one, right?
A lot of rust on players. A lot of rust on the NFL trying to figure out how to put a good product on the field. Right? Like, stop making it about refs. We don't give a shit. You guys can get this out of there. But other than that, I mean, I don't think I've had like such. It's been a while, man. But last night was fun. Was fun.
It was.
Being back with the boys in the Discord, talking shit, talking about the games, you know, removing XP from Ransom all the
Yeah, I
time
saw
because he
that.
makes
I saw that.
stupid tweets or stupid posts. But being able to watch football and fantasy points. And it was kind of a blessing too. Sleeper, want to talk about being rusty. Like for a while there, the live scoring was fucked up for most of the game. Like you couldn't see shit. You couldn't see shit. But it was nice because I was like, I didn't even have the urge to go look and see how many fantasy points this team scored and how we're starting up the season. I just enjoyed the football game and enjoyed talking with the fellas. So it was good to be back. It was really good to be back. But there's some shit to clean up for both teams, for the NFL, for the refs, for the broadcast, right? Like even the broadcast. At one point, I heard Tirico call Jalen Hurts Dak Prescott like 7 times in a play, right?
Yeah.
Prescott rolling out. He's evading the defender. Prescott's on the run now. It's like Jesus. What are we doing? So a lot of rust.
It definitely felt like week one, Mike. I ain't gonna lie. It felt like game one, not even week one. Because I think now we were like the trial run, like the free 7 days after this trial, after this movie, you get one clip. Now we getting back to the real stuff. So tonight they in Brazil, so it still might not be all coordinated the way we want. But by Sunday they should be in good shape and good standards. But
we hope so.
Yeah, I know, right? But I will just say, man, looking at the game though, player for player, when I get into what really happened, let me bring this up. I want to bring it up. So I don't know if you noticed, Mike. That's CeeDee Lamb with his helmet on backwards, man. I don't know what my boy was looking at, but it was pretty bad, man. But when you
I thought he was just bent backwards, like doing the backstroke. Yeah, but
you can see it is on backwards. But looking at the Jalen Carter thing, right? And I know you brought up earlier in the Discord how Dak did it first and kind of initiated it. What was your thoughts when that first happened? Like,
there you go.
Man, here you go already. What you was thinking already, bro, when you saw that?
Well, first off, we only at the beginning in NBC held on to this shit for a long time. I don't think I'm not gonna go crazy conspiracy, but I don't think that was by fucking accident at all. When I saw him do it, I was like, already Jalen, like, what? Come on,
you can't shake
man.
them rumors, man. Like, that's why he got drafted later.
And then I go to Twitter, and then I just get more pissed off because this is also the perfect time for people to have their racist tendencies come out, and then they disguise it as other shit. I'm keeping it real with you. Like I see this shit I'm like, here we fucking go, man. Like it don't matter if it was a Dallas player who did it. Like that part would still disgust me. I'd be making fun of them for doing it. But the words that some people use is like, what the fuck, man? Like, come on, I know what you're trying to do here. So then I'm like, okay, well, no, this is kind of getting worrisome. This is our best defensive player hasn't taken a snap yet. And I just watched our special teams fullback, four-string linebacker tear his fucking everything he had.
Mike, that's why I put the money down. I said, man, it's looking bad, man. It's gone.
You know what they say? They say bad things come in 3. Well, first, Van Sumeren tears his shit up. Yeah. Then Jalen Carter's ejected before we even play a snap. Man. I'm like, and that means the third one's going to be real bad. Oh, no. I'm heading for a loss. I'm going to have to face Fizz tomorrow night. Eat shit on air. Thankfully, that didn't happen. But, when I first saw it, I was just like, come on, Jalen, what the hell are we doing, man? Like, why? Like, even if Dak is provoking you, I don't know what the hell they said, and they looked like they were jawing back and forth on that view. And I'm like, even if he's provoking you there, like, just go sack him really fucking hard. I don't,
Yeah.
you know, like it sucks to say this, right? But you talk about the masculinity in the game. I might hit him out of bounds just a little bit later, you know?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
you know what I mean? Like,
For sure. Just get a 15.
I get a 15, right? Like,
ejected.
yeah, as long as I'm not like going for his head, you know, where they can, we're going to toss you out of the game. You know, don't do something like that. But, you know, you can get a cheap shot in, take your 15 whenever the hell you want it. You know what I mean? You take 4 steps after he passes and then, you know, a little forearm or whatever the hell you want to do. But yeah, definitely not very wise on Jalen Carter's behalf to get into that situation. But then you fast forward and then you see the other thing, right? Now this is the one I want to get into. And let me lead it off by saying I applaud Dak for being able to know that he can bait somebody into doing what he did.
For sure.
Okay? I'm not believing a fucking word he says about like, well, I was spitting over my offensive lineman. I just had to spit. I'm a bad spitter. It's a bad habit. I don't believe a fucking I don't believe a fucking word of that, man. Especially when they show that video and he looks at him, he spits towards his direction on the ground, and then the fucking immediate smile, like the smirk on his face. Like he knew what the fuck he did. All right. Jalen hadn't said anything up until that point. He knew what he'd done at that point. It was like, man, I do respect the hustle, though. I respect the fact that you knew you could bait this man in and he did it so well. Then you sit there and you're like, okay, it's like a Seinfeld episode. We have a second spitter, you know, a magic loogie going on here. This kind of sucks that Jalen got thrown out, but I mean, what are you going to do? Like, at the end of the day, it's on Jalen for, you know, retaliating. They always catch the second person. Doesn't really matter what the first guy did. They're always going to catch the second person. So I'd say this, man. Props to Dak for baiting Jalen Carter in. Jalen, you got to be better than that, man. I know you're a young fella. You're a young fella with a lot of emotion, and I, as an Eagles fan, I respect you for it, right? Well, I want that passion on the field. Just be a little bit smarter, man. Be a little bit smarter. Don't be the second guy to the they always catch the second dude, man. They always catch it.
All the time. Every time, Mike. You know how they go. And I was gonna say a point, but I wanted to bring this up though, Mike, man. My boy Big E, I think he's baiting you in, brother. He's said,
Dak Prescott right now. He's gonna make me get ejected from this fucking show.
It was the 48 yards y'all had last week, man. I don't know. Pass it. I don't know, brother. What's up with it, man? How you feeling about this comment, man?
You just wait. We just wait. Hey, listen, I can actually say this. Thanks, Fizz, for the line. See you in January.
When it count, right?
When it count.
There we go, baby. There we go. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. I think this was a bait comment, man. But what up to you, Big E, man? We appreciate you. But I will say this though, Mike, just to kind of start from the beginning to trickle our way down to the game. When that happened, though, instantly my reaction was, man, he's tripping. Thank God he's gone, right? He's going to help our team out. But peeling back and looking after the game, what you think was going to happen after that, Mike? You know, players get fined 15, 20,000 for celebrations in the end zone, right? I haven't heard any news about this, but I mean, that being a assault in real life, you can look at it as, I think he might get suspended, bro. What you think about? I think he might get a game suspension, man.
I don't think anything's going to happen to him. I just saw a tweet that came out too that they're not expecting any additional punishment for him. So that's kind of how the team's feeling, you know, and that's what the reporters are reporting. I think if that other angle didn't come out, you know, there's a possibility of it. The other thing I just want to point out, people also just made the assumption like he spit in his face. You watch that video and tell me if he got anywhere close to his face.
Nah, and the way Dak reacted, I know it wasn't his face because Dak looked like, because if he would have hit his face, Dak would have hoped he would have punched him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even convinced it actually landed on Dak. Right? We only got the one angle from it, right? And it's from the far angle, so you can't really see where it lands on. I mean, I was trying to like be a detective and slow it down. Like, where did the magic loogie land? It may have. And if it did, it hit him in the arm or hit him in his tit, you know?
Yeah. Because like I said, he never somebody spit on you, Mike. I'm sorry. You're going to react in a certain way. I will believe, right? As a man. And Dak just kind of pointed like, So I could tell one that was a bait. That's what let me know he baited him because he pointed like, "Look, you see this? Look, you see what he did." So
at least we in agreement, man. Dak baited the
you.
shit out of him.
He did. And I will say, shout out my boy Dak, man. But that mustache to beard ratio, bro. I was looking like, man, this dude looked like Sucre off of Prison Break, man. Like, what's going on up in here, man?
I saw somebody post a picture and said he looked like Oscar from The Office.
Yeah, man. I'm like, what Dak got going on? Man? You know what,
what the fuck? The Office.
Yeah, nah, man. But yeah, so to retract from that, man, to get into the game, though, I saw my boy Crispy said Dak had a master class. And I will say, Mike, a lot of people have been hyping up Dak as far as like how he played the game, right? Oh, my bad. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, I thought you said a lot of people were hyping him up for how he played the game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You were saying you want okay, yeah, cool.
I'm raising my hand. I'm in on this.
For sure. But I will say again, that's why I said that's what I wanted to see though. With Micah Parsons being gone, I wanted to see number 4 say, it's on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is up to me. Fantasy stat line wise, you don't see the production because Williams got the touchdowns, right? But just how he moved in the pocket. Now, they said this was the healthiest he's been, and you could tell he was running, moving. He even broke the tackle and
he shrugged off fucking Jordan Davis, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So this looks
shrugged him off.
This looked like rookie season, year 2, year 3 Dak last night. Wasn't scared. Now, of course, Jalen Carter not being there looks a lot better. But I will just say the way he played, you could tell, 1, he was confident. 2, even the pass to CD drop was in CD's hands. It was no excuse. It wasn't Dak's fault at all. The George Pickens pass, that was like a hold call. So a lot of the passes, man, that weren't completed, they weren't really his fault. You know what I'm saying? He had a great game for a guy coming off of a bad season and the best defense in the league and this and that. I will just say, I just wish last night, man. Well, I'm getting too far down. I would have said talking about just Dak and how he played compared to him and Jalen. If I had to go quarterback for quarterback, when I look at the receivers that y'all had, and AJ Brown, not having any receptions, Smitty having 3. I think Dallas played in zone the whole game. Almost seemed like the whole game, right? So they basically just baited him in there. Hey, run the ball because you're not going to be able to throw it. And Hurt said, oh, sounds good to me. You know what I'm saying? So Shipley looked good running the ball. Saquon, of course, he did what he had to do. But Jalen Hurts just said, look, man, I'm going to sit in this pocket for a minute. And if ain't nothing open, and a lot of plays, Mike, that touchdown with Jalen Hurts ran on the right side. I'm like, bro, this man looked like the whole field is open right here. He ain't got no choice but to run. So I think Dak did what he had to do with throwing the ball and hitting his targets. And Jalen Hurts did what he had to do by not even having a throwing ball and said, y'all giving me this lane right here. I'm going to take it every single time. And it's so funny to see Jalen Hurts score 2 touchdowns without the tush push. So I shout out my boy Jalen for that because it looked good seeing him get back to scrambling and not being forced into the end zone. But compared to, they had 2 different games, but compared to Jalen and Dak, what's your comparison as far as what they did last night on the field?
They were the best 2 players on the field.
Well, 100%.
Best 2 players on the field. You can argue who was better, right? But like you said, they both did it in very different ways. I thought Dak played a fucking fantastic game. He was on the money. He was, like you said, he was highly mobile. Some of those plays, there wasn't one last night other than late in the fourth quarter, like late while they were trying to come back. He did start forcing like a couple balls where you're like, okay, these are the worst throws. Like it looked like he was on that Brock Purdy shit there for about 3 plays in a row where I was like, how the fuck have we not picked this off yet? Like, but other than that, he was dropping dimes all over the fucking field. He was getting through his progressions. He wasn't just hyper focused on whoever the fuck Adoree Jackson was guarding. He went after Quinion a few times. He got him on one pass interference. The other one pretty close. The one at the end of the game with CD, I'll say that was probably a little tug, but it was enough to get away with it. But Dak played fucking phenomenal, and then Jalen Hurts taking whatever the defense gave him. 100%. Like you said, Dallas refused to play single high man, like refused, and rightfully so. Good on their coaches for knowing that. The Eagles were the best team against single high man last year. Like you could not fucking run that against them, and they would carve you up. AJ Brown is a man beater. Devontae Smith, same thing. And then Jalen Hurts, if you play man against him and you don't fucking have somebody spying him, bye. And last night he
got open for that because of that. So.
Yeah, last night Jalen Hurts just sat back. He saw they were playing in zone. He would try to find the quick check down if he could. Dallas Goedert, and keep the ball moving.
Yep.
And then if it wasn't there, he'd just make something happen with his legs. Know to take off and go get it, and without getting fucking destroyed too, right? Like he didn't take a lot of big hits last night.
Nah, he didn't.
Not a lot of legal big hits last night. How about I say that? There's a few on the sideline that we would talk about refereeing. Come on now.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, Mike. It was a lot of holding calls on both sides that weren't called. Like I saw some bad calls that the refs didn't call that Philly should have got, and I saw some that y'all had more penalties than us, but some of those
way more.
But some of those were definitely like the cornerbacks were just. I don't know because I saw my boy E said did Pickens show up. I think Pickens played the role that he's going to end up playing through the year. Is that deep ball open up the field for the other guys underneath. But one of these games or two of these games, you're going to have a big, like 50-yard bomb catch, and you're going to uproar the whole crowd, and the team going to rally behind that. If you look at that touchdown pass that Dak threw to him, it was sort of a hole, but that was an uncatchable ball anyway. He wouldn't have made it on that left corner with that Pickens had jumped up.
There was a possibility he might have got, a hand on it, but yeah, it wasn't a great ball. It wasn't a great fade ball. Yeah,
but I'm just saying he's a high arch, like fade the ball, throw it up, and go get it type of player. So I know Pickens not going to be consistent with it. We haven't seen him be consistent, but I do think the way Dak was throwing the ball yesterday, man, that's just game one. Pickens, don't worry about it. We will get you the ball next game, 100%. But I don't really want to well, we can go running back. Well, let's go through position. Running back, Javonte Williams, Saquon, of course. I don't know if we really need to hype him up, but what you thought about Javonte Williams last night in the run game, man? I mean, your boy Miles Sanders fumbled the ball, so he had a 54-yard run, Mike, and then comes back and blew the damn game for us, man. What you think about Javonte though, man?
Javonte's going to pay off for a lot of people in fantasy, right? And it was nobody wanted him. It was one of those chips I wanted to put down, right? Like he is disgusting, right? Old ass Javonte Williams.
Yeah.
Here you are, man. And he wasn't even like super explosive last night. He just got what was there. He put his head down, tried to get as many yards as he could, but he wasn't going to break off any long runs. So you look at it and you're like, well, it was just touchdowns. But listen, I think this Dallas offense is good enough to be in the red zone quite often this fucking season with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. If Dak's going to throw like that, they'll be down there and scoring, and they're going to have to because their defense still sucks.
100%.
I mean, you're gonna be down in the red zone a lot. So yeah, I mean, you could have one of these Jamal Williams like seasons from Javonte Williams. Like 20 touchdowns could be on the fucking resume, which for fantasy purposes, this dude was an afterthought. Like dynasty leagues is what 14th, 15th round, if that. Redraft, I don't even know where the hell he was going. You start to get to double-digit rounds in redraft.
It was ugly, Mike.
Yeah, it wasn't good. So
it was ugly, bro. I say backup running backs go before Javonte Williams, bro.
Right. Well, there's still people out there touting Dallas's, fourth string running back like he's going to be something, even though they said, game one against the Eagles, we need this national television. Sit down. Yeah. You're not even dressing tonight. So that you can talk whatever you want to talk. Your good body talk about Jaden Blue, but that is a hell of a fucking
indictment. They put blue in the red last night, brother. Blue in the red.
I mean, the only thing that may have said Jaden Blue is the fact Miles Sanders is Miles Sanders,
And to finish off the running back position, Mike, I'm not gonna lie. I think the delay really reminded me of the 49ers and the Ravens when the lights went out in the Super Bowl and the whole momentum shifted. And it's not that you guys didn't get a fumble recovery, and that could have shifted the game too, because that was the first turnover of the game. But the delay, I'm gonna say this, Mike. When I saw Stephon Diggs in the hallway asking for Uncrustables and cold cuts, I said, man, this game is over with, man. The Cowboys are done. I don't know if you saw my tweet. I said, yeah, my boy Diggs out here asking for Uncrustables. This game over with, man. So I'm thinking in back of my head, y'all just came back from halftime. How you still hungry, bro? What the hell? It's only been like 6-7 minutes. You still hungry? You ain't doing nothing. They ain't even throwing the ball to the receivers. How the hell you tired and hungry? So when I saw my boy asking for some Uncrustables and cold cuts, man, I knew this game has changed drastically. And
Trayvon gonna Trayvon.
Well, when I saw Miles fumble, bro, again, Dallas was moving the ball every drive. And when we got to that goal line. I think it was like the 8 or 9 yard line, and he fumbled. Man, it just took the heart because I knew that we have to score on every single drive because Philly is looking like they at least going to get a field goal out of every drive. So, of course, I didn't see the second half, but when I saw the highlights and saw that we still had a way to win that game, I looked at that pass that Dak threw, man. It was 4th and 3, and he threw like a diving pass to CD. I'm like, damn, bro, you couldn't find an underneath route or something just to get a first. So it was opportunities to win that game at the end of it. But I think that Miles Sanders fumble and then the lightning striking and all that stuff, man, it just took the heart and soul out of whatever little bit of heart and soul we had to win that game. So the momentum totally shifted. But to switch off from the run game, well, actually, no. I'm gonna ask you about this. Your boy Will Shipley, how you think he looked last night before he got hurt?
He had some pretty good moments, man. You're like, okay, this is better than Kenneth Gainwell being a backup. Thank God. Finally, we got something with a little juice out here. So
he looks like if Saquon, needs a rest or gets hurt or whatever, it's a competent running game still.
Yeah, and then after he gets hurt, man, it was nice to see AJ Dillon come in and run hard, man.
AJ Dillon, yeah.
We're gonna need his contributions. Like you didn't know how he's been asked for years, and then that neck injury didn't play at all last year. So he was a mystery box of what the hell you're getting with this, and he just come in there, put his head down, just try to plow through people. I'm like, perfect. That's what we need, buddy. That's what we need. We'll put you right behind Jalen Hurts when we do the tush push too. We get some more beef back there.
Hey, AJ Dillon's strong as hell too. So
yeah, he's got big ass thighs. But yeah, I thought Will Shipley played well. Saquon Barkley is just Saquon Barkley, man. I mean, his yards per carry is going to look terrible, but Dallas with Kenny Clark, shout out to them at least in that trade, man. Kenny Clark had himself a fucking night. That run defense was way different when he was on the field versus when we got him off. So, I mean, the Eagles played their game on offense on what they wanted to do, and Saquon just does his thing, man. But even in like a mundane game like that from Saquon, he still makes like wow plays. That one-handed catch and then the fucking juke, the stiff arm. You're like, what the fuck, man? This guy's nuts.
I just say this. I think the Cowboys had a better chance without a mobile quarterback because, like you said, they play solid defense, but it's just that Hurts being able to move and then having Saquon on the field. Who do you try to stop? And Hurts just said, listen, y'all check Saquon because I'm going to go this way. So, but the defense didn't look too bad, man. Even Flukes, he called a good game. Schottenheimer called a good game. But when you go to these receivers, Mike, I know y'all didn't have a lot of production, but we got added tight ends in the mix too because they caught the ball. Smitty, I think, had 3 catches. AJ, he finished the game with, I believe, like two catches. But the first 3 quarters, he had a fat donut the whole game, right? And then you still was in the mix. You still was up. Like with AJ Brown with no receiving yards, no receptions, you still had 24 points. When you look at your side of the field and then you look at the Cowboys side of the field of the receivers, what was your take on both sides from each team? I know y'all were winning without doing it, so it's kind of easy to say, hey, we didn't need it. But I'm sure you're not worried about y'all passing game going forward.
No. And I'll start off with Dallas, though. CeeDee Lamb played a fucking great game, but he's going to get killed for 3 drops.
For sure. Well, it was 4. It was 4 technically. Yeah, one of them was a diving, it was like, but that was a CeeDee catch, though.
But the one deep down the seam, definitely on him. He fucked that up, yep.
And y'all almost intercepted it, but they didn't, thankfully didn't.
The crossing route, too, that one hit him right in the hands. The one down the sideline, could he have had it? Yeah. But, it wasn't the greatest ball. I mean, it was pretty good. He also got held a little bit on that one, too. I'll admit that. I thought CeeDee played phenomenal. George Pickens had a great first quarter and, almost a first half, right? He was engaged. He was into it. He was bringing energy. I watched him pancake the shit out of somebody. But it's almost like that fade ball.
Come out in the head.
It's almost like when he didn't get that call on that fade ball or bring that in for a touchdown.
He came back down.
He almost crashed out there by trying to trip Quinion, grab his leg as he was running away. It was after that, you saw almost no effort from him. He just fucking disappeared, man. He didn't even try to block, that's always fun to see him try to block people. That's like a highlight away from the play. He wasn't trying any of that shit, so it was, I don't know, that was a little bit disappointing. So hopefully he doesn't have this up and down fucking diva attitude all year. Like
He will, but I think winning and getting him the ball is just going to help that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get him the ball. It just is what it is. With receivers is divas. We understand it. But I
on
do
the other
think
side, though, for AJ Brown, it was a confluence of things for him. One, the game plan took him out, right?
For sure.
They ended up going like, you're going to play in this shell coverage. This is how we're going to play our offense. And that doesn't suit what AJ Brown does well, man. He's going to run slants and he's going to run 9 routes and get down the field in the seams. You can't do that if you're playing a soft shell coverage. Like, you just can't. And Dallas refused to play him man to man. Good on them. The other thing, I don't know if he didn't look right from like the jump even before he wasn't getting targeted. Like, he just wasn't moving the exact same. So I don't know if he's got a little bit of a hamstring problem or what the hell's going on. But I'm not really too worried about him, especially season long. Like, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Once upon a time, a couple years ago, we were talking about Devontae Smith having 0 targets in an Eagles opener. And is it over? And then like the next week he goes for 32 fantasy points or whatever the fuck it was. So I wouldn't worry about him. Smitty just did what he did, but he also got taken out by game plan. But he had a few moments. Dallas Goedert, though, man, just make yourself available, catch everything thrown to you, get Mike, the fucking yards, and
the
don't
man
fumble.
Nobody wanted to draft, right? Yep. That's another one that nobody wanted to draft, Dallas Goedert.
Yeah. And then it was good to see some signs of life from Jahan Dotson.
51-yard pass, bro. And Mike, that was on like third and 18 or something crazy like that.
It was a nice fucking route by Dotson, way to run through the ball, man. And then Jalen Hurts put it fucking on him. And when Jalen Hurts threw that ball, I was like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Bro.
And then the camera angle was so shitty too. So like, you watch the ball go past like where AJ Brown is, because you think that's going to AJ for sure. And it's like, no, he's at the bottom of the screen doing nothing. Who the fuck is he throwing this ball to? Hey. Like, this better not be Jahan Dotson. Oh, fuck, it's Jahan Dotson.
That was a dot, son. I ain't gonna lie to you, Mike. That was a dot.
Fucking dotted him up, and Jahan Dotson did his thing. So if he can add any kind of like level of competence to our third wide receiver spot, holy shit, man. Like, I am definitely not worried about the passing game, because not everybody's going to play that shell coverage like Dallas was playing last night. They're going to catch him a few times.
And I also think a lot of people was trying to see what the new offense looked like without Kellen Moore being there too. So seeing this, I definitely want to see what the pass game looks like in a different style of offense, different style of defense. But to come off with a victory when you don't have to throw the ball, bro. That's why I just felt like, man, no Jalen Carter, bunch of penalties. We got to win this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just primed up for us to just kind of steal this game, because everything was kind of falling our way. I just think that lightning delay, man, kind of just took the soul out of the game. So I can live with that loss, though. I ain't hiding behind no curtains on this one. It was a solid game, solid win.
I'll give you a couple of observations I also had throughout the game. Your young offensive line is going to be good, really good. They played really, really well for a majority of that game. Now, after the lightning delay, right, your offense sputtering like it did, a lot of that's going to be the offensive line then started giving up pressures, and the Eagles' defensive line really started to get fucking after it. But watching those, what'd they say? 3 out of the last 4 years, Dallas spent a first-round pick on an offensive lineman. You can fucking see the investment starting to pay off. So, I think that offense is in for good shape, especially with those guys on the line. That's a nice fucking offensive line you got built over there. On the defensive side of the ball, you guys have no pass rush, almost non-existent.
That boy Mozzie Smith got to go, man. Y'all want him?
No, another healthy and active. Like
I know they say if Michigan, if you got a Michigan helmet, draft him. No, we messed up on. This is the one we missed out on.
The defensive line was good in the run game. For the most part, they did their thing, especially Kenny Clark. But in the passing game, like, you actually putting pressure on the quarterback. I know you ended up with maybe one sack, maybe 2 sacks of Hurts, but that boy did not seem like he had any fucking worry in the world about being back there in the pocket. Like, the pass rush for you guys couldn't do shit.
Non-existent, Mike. Non-existent. And that's not going to look good for our cornerbacks, because we know Diggs going to take them chances, man. He going to leave somebody open just to try to get the ball. So pressure is something that we need. I know Jerry said that he got 2 picks to play with and this and that. We'll see what he ultimately ends up doing. But it's only week 1. But I will say though, the offensive line definitely held up. They're young. I think we might need to re-up somebody on the O-line right now currently. But outside of that though, man, I like what I saw last night, bro. Other than, like I said, the rain delay, I wish I could have finished the game. I literally might woke up thinking that the game got totally suspended because the score was the exact same when I woke up this morning. I'm literally searching like, bro, did they really quit this game or what happened? Like, how did we forfeit this game? So,
the defensive side of the ball for the Eagles, without Jalen Carter, kind of sucked. But Jordan Davis stepped up. I thought Jordan Davis balled his fucking mind out, man. Like he was out there for almost every single snap, and that just used to be like a run defense specialist. And he went out there and he was getting after Dak. He should have got a couple sacks. Dak just got away from him, man. He just could not fucking finish on it, which was crazy. I loved some of our young pass rushers and some of the guys that we brought in, right? Josh Uche had a hell of a fucking game. He needs to be out there more. Number 0, which is such a... Who was that I pushed him out of my memory already. Who was that bum we signed like 2 years ago from the Jets? Paid all that money to. He did do shit, and then we ended up cutting him or trading him back.
Reddick. Was it Reddick?
No, Reddick was a fucking monster.
No, Reddick was... Dang, who was it, Mike? Because Reddick came... No, he went to Atlanta.
Either way, Uche, cheap signing. He fucking played fantastic. I thought Jalen Hunk had a pretty nice game.
Boy, Bond was out there cooking too, man.
Jihad Campbell graded out as the best defensive player on the field last night, which is great for our fucking first round pick, man. He was fucking phenomenal. He was phenomenal. Now I want to see him rush the passer because that was kind of how he's billed as like the Michael Parsons light when the Eagles drafted him.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see him rush the passer. He was a lot in coverage, but he did his thing. Our number 2 cornerback situation is super scary right now. Adoree Jackson was fucking flat out ass.
Getting flamed, bro. He was getting flamed.
Jacorian Bennett came in and immediately gets a PI call, and then he gives up 3 consecutive catches, and you're like, okay, this sucks. Cooper DeJean did his thing, man. Like, don't fuck with him. All right, like I know he looks like this, and we look unathletic, okay, but he's an exciting white. All right,
he's an exciting white, huh,
He's an exciting white. Please stop trying this man in anything. Don't get physical with him. He will fuck you up, like we had that moment last night. And don't try him in pass coverage. All right, just stop. Which he's so good in the slot because he can do everything.
Yeah.
But if our number 2 cornerback spot is going to be this bad, Cooper's going to have to play outside, man. We're going to just have to find some fucking slot corner. He's going to have to play outside. But, I liked what I saw from the Eagles defense. Mukumba, stepping up with the loss of C.J. Gardner-Johnson. We let him go. And he's been the dynamite safety that we needed for the last couple years. That could suck. But I thought Mukumba played really well.
Yeah.
A couple other things I want to touch on, though, real quick, Fizz. That unnecessary roughness call on Ferguson in the end zone when Dak threw him that hospital ball.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you think about that one, man? Because, like I said, with the taunting call was the second softest call I saw all night.
Hey, Mike, I was the weakest because I thought somebody else spit at something. I'm like, bro, what happened? And then he was like, it was taunting. Right. I'm like, taunting?
But that unnecessary roughness on that Ferguson throw into the end zone, I was like, what the fuck do you want him to do? The guy is falling down. He doesn't hit him with his forearm, nothing. Like, he runs into him with his fucking knee. Yeah. And they call,
I ain't gonna lie, Mike.
What the fuck?
Well, I'm going to be honest. You know how first reaction, it always looked bad, though. And I think the defenseless hitter was, if he didn't lunge his body, because he lunged like he jumped through the window on him. You know what I'm saying? I get where you coming from, but I think just looking at it in fast motion, it looked different than on replay. Because in fast motion, it looked like he blew this man's head off.
It did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You see it in replay, and it's like he's trying to avoid him. But you could see, it was such a bad ball, he didn't know Ferguson was going to, like, duck his head, like, fall down like the way he did. Yeah. Like, it was such a terrible...
And they say Ferg did it on purpose because I think he went over to Dak, and Dak was like, yeah, good move. You know what I'm saying? So, but I ain't going to lie, I said, damn, Dak trying to get my boy out of here, man. He just signed his contract. What the hell is going on?
I thought that was soft as shit. But yeah, the Nolan Smith taunting one. We can't even
listen, man.
Can't even flex no more.
What you in the gym for? You can't flex, man. What's going on out here, man?
I don't.
Yeah, that was the weakest call I think I seen of the whole I mean, it's only been one game, but I'm saying that was the worst call I ever seen. Man.
The only thing I would have been more upset about being a soft call is if CD would have done his, and they would have flagged that.
He avoided it, thankfully. So, I mean, NFL is, I don't know, man. They trying to rebrand it, rechange. I don't know what they got going on, but to do this, man, that ain't. I mean, what are we doing here, man? I don't understand these new rules. I hate that we had to be the hamsters of let's figure out the bad calls first so we can try to fix them later. But overall, though, Mike, I think it was a solid game, good game. I wouldn't mind running it back tonight if we could. I would call them up and say, hey, man, let's do this over, man. You know what I'm saying? No lightning. Let's get inside the stadium and do this, run it back. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get the sticks and run it back over, Mike.
Yeah, let's run it back with Jalen Carter.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it, bro. The way Dak look, I don't mind seeing it again, man. You feel me? So
he spent a lot of time on his back.
But I will say, man, overall though, good game. No complaints. I actually enjoyed whatever I saw of it. And going forward though, I know I don't have the schedule up, but to get outside of this game, Mike, I did have one thing I wanted to bring up before we get out of here. We're gonna get out of here real fast, real soon. Give me an upset. We off this Cowboys game though, so shout out to everybody that tapped in for that. Give me an upset and a blowout game for this weekend.
Ooh, upset.
Biggest upset. Now, I got one that me and T-Rock brought up Tuesday, and I'm going to say this out loud for people thinking I'm crazy. The Browns will upset the Bengals, bro. Write it down. Take a picture. Remember, I told you.
Okay. I like that one. Shit.
The Browns will upset the Bengals. I'm telling you now.
All right, I'm going to go with one. I believe in the kid so goddamn much. Tennessee Titans upset the Broncos. At Mile High, man. Or it's like Invesco Field at Mile High, whatever the fuck they're calling it now. Anyways.
Damn, like that. Okay.
Cam Ward, rookie debut for the ages.
So that means he gonna have to
going the fuck off.
He gonna have to cook that boy Patrick, man. I don't know, Mike. It's gonna be tough, man.
It's gonna happen.
That's tough. Damn. I mean, I'm acting like mine wasn't a tough bet either, but I think
blowout game.
The Bengals flying high, man. I think they're gonna come down a little bit. And I think if anybody can do it, it's a division team. And I think them Browns is week one. Nobody expects them to do anything. Joe Flacco might go out there, man, and say, hey, man, hold my beer. I'm gonna show y'all something right quick, man. So hey, I'm saying this. If Flacco go out there with his rollie on, you know it's over with, Mike. You know what I'm saying? If he hold that rollie up, man, time's up. It's over with. It's over with.
I'm gonna give you the blowout game.
Give me the biggest blowout game.
Arizona at New Orleans.
Yeah, that's gonna be ugly, bro.
Arizona at New Orleans.
That's gonna be ugly, to be honest with you.
I think year 2 with Kyler Murray and Marv, we're gonna fuck around and find out. We're gonna find out Sunday.
Kyler said it's been night and day, man. So what he said the other day, night and day. He said now we just got to put it on the field and make it count. But I think
that Saints team top to bottom is just so
bro.
No.
they might have Rattler benched by the third quarter, man. Shuck might come in and start.
They do that, who that say they're gonna beat them Saints?
Everybody.
31 teams hold us. All of us.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Mike. I'm with you on that. I can't even debate that one whatsoever, man.
Dude, if the Iowa State Cyclones, who I fucking hate and despise, played the New Orleans Saints on Sunday, I'd probably pick the Cyclones.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, Mike. That Saints ain't gonna get ugly, man. It's gonna get real ugly. We can pencil them in for a top 2 pick minimum. So that's no worries, man. But I ain't gonna lie, Mike. Week 1, you know how it's going down, man. I'm actually off this Sunday because I want to enjoy football for the one time of the year that I took off. The rest I gotta probably call out, but I ain't gonna say nothing too loud. But before this game kick off, Mike, I had to bring this one story up, and we're gonna close out with this one. When I saw this online, I'm pretty sure you saw it by now. This is just crazy news. What the hell is going on, and why is this even news? Why is Floyd Mayweather fighting Mike Tyson, Mike? What is this?
I saw that shit come out last night. It just no.
What is this?
No. What are we doing? Jake Paul has fucking ruined boxing. It was already shit to begin with, and it's toast now. It's all about these stupid fucking exhibitions that no one wants to see.
Mike, but people gonna watch it. You know they're gonna watch it, Mike. And my thing is with Javante, you just fought Roach, who gave you your first tie. You didn't win, you didn't lose, you got a tie. You really lost in a sense. Now you fight Jake Paul, man, your career over with. You can't come back from fighting Jake Paul.
No. The only thing Javante got, we just pray he beats the living shit out of Jake Paul. Like, he would be a national hero. But you know this shit. Like, I'm already prepared for, like, somehow Jake Paul, like, beats him or outpoints him.
Or it's a tie.
Or it's a tie. Right? Yeah. Like, it's some bullshit like that to give legitimacy to this fucking clown show that it is with these exhibition masks. Jesus, man. I hate this shit so much.
I saw that, Mike. I said, man, I know my man ain't feeling this one, man. I got to bring this one up. Mike Tyson versus
this one
Floyd
is just, I had to look at the calendar. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's September.
You say 2026.
Oh, no, I had to look at the calendar. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's September, not April Fool's Day.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody playing an AI prank? Yeah.
Floyd posted it, so I knew it was real. This ain't no,
After watching Mike fight Jake Paul and he just stand there and not move. Yeah.
Eating a W. I think he was trying to eat a W, Mike. I don't know, man.
I'm done with these fucking... I'm done. I'm done with them. It's like Fast and Furious movies, man. Like, the first couple were like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like when you saw Darren Williams fight Frank Gore, it was like, yeah, I want to see this shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I want to see D. Will fight Frank. And then now all these exhibition matches coming after. We're on like Fast and Furious 7 when they go to outer space in a car to shoot down a satellite. Like, we have lost fucking reality. I'm done with this shit.
This shit gonna be like Jason X, man. Jason was on a spaceship, but that this is gonna be like Jason X, man.
This fucking Jason X.
I saw this breaking news. I'm like, man, this can't be real. This can't be life. Time is up, man, on this one, man.
You guys let me know what happens after the fact. How about
that? I ain't watching that garbage, Mike, whatsoever.
Not a chance.
I don't even watch Jake Paul fights, and I know for sure I'm going to end up being home, and I'm going to watch that Javante fight just because. But to close out with a fight, we do got the Canelo and my boy Bud Crawford coming up next Saturday, Mike. Who you got? What you doing? They got Bud as a loser, Mike. I'm telling you right now, I'm going Crawford. I slept on him already on the last fight against my boy, Texas boy, and he beat the dog crap out that man, bro. So
I don't know who the hell Bud Crawford is, so Canelo.
Well, okay, all right. Well, I ain't gonna bet you, but I just say this: you're gonna learn today. You feel me? You're gonna learn today, man.
This is why I don't watch boxing, man.
I'm with you. The game changed. It ain't the same, brother. It ain't the same.
It's so bad. I don't like it. I don't even know what a world title is because there's 37,000 of them.
Well, I will say this: it's on Netflix, so you ain't got to order it, but you will enjoy watching Bud fight, bro. Bud he's a dog, man. Crawford is a dog, Mike. I think he's 40-0, if I ain't mistaken, 39-0, something like that.
The only boxing I'll ever care about is anytime they make a Creed movie from here on out. I'll settle for a Southpaw 2.
I ain't mad at that either. That's a fire movie too. Bro.
Bring our boy Jake Gyllenhaal back to the ring.
Yeah, Jake. Hey, man, that's how we gonna end it, man. We know the game coming up in about 25, 30 minutes. We appreciate y'all, the Chargers and the Chiefs. Check it out. Put your bets in and bet on us, man. Cause we here Friday night. We're gonna be here Sunday morning over on the South Harmon Fantasy Channel.
Yeah.
The start shit, man. Get your lineup set. Quarterbacks, running backs, tight ends, IDPs. Don't matter what position you need, they're gonna get them questions answered, man. So make sure you tap into that. Mike, what else we got going on, bro, before we close out? I put all the links to everything down in the description. So make sure if you got any questions about what I said, what was said, or how to find us, it's right in the description, man. What else before we close out, Mike?
We got 74 viewers watching this right now. I better see 74 subs.
Huh?
I better see 74 subs. What the hell are we doing?
Hey, man, I know football. We gotta get the football. We getting ready, man. You know, they had to take their breaks. You know, they had to get back to reality. But it's time, baby. We here. We putting in them hours. Y'all just gotta put in them fingers, them likes, and them subs, baby. That's it. You ain't even gotta be on the screen. You ain't even gotta talk. You don't gotta type. Just hit the like, baby. That's all you gotta do. We appreciate that much, you know.
That much, man. That much. I'm ready. Let's go watch some more football.
That's it, man. We gonna get up out of here. We appreciate y'all. And Mike, man, you know how we close these shows, brother. We didn't play the intro, so I'm gonna close out with the intro. It's the new outro. But holla at him one time, Big Mike. Chiefs, Chargers. Check it out, baby. See y'all next week.
Oh, you motherfuckers. You think you can do this to me? I'm the man up in this place. You the fuck you think you fucking with? I run shit here. I'ma burn this motherfucker down.
X-Factor like Dez Bryant, my boy 88. Watch dream light when you living like a heavyweight. This ain't no 1 week thing, we grind like every day. Drop this on Fizzle Friday, cause that's my favorite day. And I'm gonna do it my way, cause that's my favorite way. They tried to put me on the shelf like I'm layaway. Told me it ain't no way, so I made a way. Welcome to